Honorable House Chairperson. Greetings to the ministers and deputy ministers who are present, honorable members, distinguished guests. Former Chief Justice of South Africa, Justice Pius Langa, has asserted that the underpinning objective of South Africa's constitution is intrinsically linked to the country's transformation agenda. In his reference to the post-amble in the interim constitution, Justice Langa asserts that the underlying imperative of South Africa's constitution is to provide, and I quote, a historic bridge between the past of a deeply divided society characterized by strife, conflict, untold suffering, and injustice, and a future founded on the recognition of human rights, democracy, a peaceful coexistence, and development opportunities for all South Africans, irrespective of color, race, class, belief, or sex, unquote. Honorable House Chairperson, as we mark 30 years of democratic constitutionalism, we must move beyond celebration and confront the fundamental question, are we truly free? Are we free when women and children live in fear of gender-based violence? Are we free when communities are terrorized by murder and violent crime? Are we free when corruption robs the poor and rewards the connected? We have political freedom, but we have not achieved economic freedom. And can we honestly claim freedom when economic prosperity is reserved for a few, while the majority are left behind? Just a week ago, our nation was shaken by the brutal murder of 7 members of one family in Newark, near Stanger in KwaZulu-Natal. This was not just a crime. It was a brutal reminder that for many South Africans, freedom does not include safety. The Inkatha Freedom Party was outraged by the level of brutality visited upon this family that was shot and stabbed to death, with one member raped and their bodies thrown in the bush. On behalf of the NCOP, I convey deepest sympathies to the extended families, friends, and community of KwaDukuza. The IFP commends the swift response of the South African Police Services, led by Acting Deputy Provincial Commissioner, Major General Anthony Gopal, in apprehending 3 of the perpetrators within a few hours. I also commend the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Honorable A.T. Ntuli, for his decisive leadership in visiting the community and offering comfort to the family. Honorable members, we gather to honor the Constitution of 1996, a cornerstone of our democracy and a shield for the vulnerable. Yes, we have made progress in many areas. They do matter, but they are not enough. The truth is this: our constitutional ideals are not matched by the lived reality of our people. Millions still lack basic services. Youth unemployment has reached crisis level. Corruption continues to hollow out the state. Violence has become a daily reality. This is the contradiction of 30 years of democracy, a capable constitution that has been undermined by years of incapable governance. As the Inkatha Freedom Party, we know what true freedom means, and it cannot exist in theory alone. We must live it. IFP President, the Honorable Valenkosi Nislabisa, speaking at the IFP Freedom Day rally in Gauteng this past Monday, said to the huge gathering, and I quote, "Your hope and pain matters to us. We hear your frustration and see your struggle not as an afterthought, but rather urgent work for all members of the IFP," unquote. Honorable House Chairperson, the IFP does not merely diagnose problems. We present solutions also. Therefore, we call for visible and effective policing free of corruption. We demand specialized units to combat gender-based violence and a criminal justice system that delivers swift consequences for crimes committed. In addressing economic empowerment and sustainable jobs, we advocate for a pro-growth economy that supports small businesses, cuts red tape, and unlocks opportunities. Municipalities must become engines of local economic development, creating jobs where people live. Honorable House Chairperson, when people live in fear, when young people see no future, and when corruption goes unpunished, freedom is not merely weakened, it is betrayed. As the Inkatha Freedom Party, we believe that South Africans deserve better and government has a responsibility to deliver better. Freedom is not a gift handed down by government. It is a right that must be actively protected and fiercely defended. Let us not gather merely to commemorate freedom while our people suffer. Let us rise to restore it. Let us act to secure it. I thank you.
Thank you.